So following on from the last video, which was sort of starting this new project, I've now finished the pages for July, and so I thought I would go through them and then get the pages ready for August, ready for the next month. So first thing I'm going to go through is my bingo card. So I've ticked off one thing, which I'm fine with that. So I went to Hastings Aquarium. You'll see that in this kind of spread. So yeah, happy to have only crossed one thing off. It's not sort of, you know, I don't mind if sort of 1 month I only cross or colour in one thing, and other months may have sort of 3 or 4 to colour in. So yep, happy with that. So this was the title page. Went through my to-do list in the last video, so I won't go back through that. So this is the first page. So because I started it from my birthday month, I put this sort of cut apart in from one of the Echo Park collections, and then mainly because I actually forgot I ordered this and that I had this. So yeah, I've done it as like a little flap thing, and just underneath I've put some writing that says, "My birthday started in Greece in the sunshine and ended in England in the rain. Had a pizza, tea and cake." So yeah, I actually flew home from holiday on my birthday, which was fine. I don't particularly like birthdays. I think there's an expectation for them to be a really good day, and so when something goes wrong, it stops being a good day, kind of thing. In the fact that, like, on an ordinary day, if something went wrong, you wouldn't think about it, but because it's your birthday, it's meant to be an amazing day, and so it sort of heightens, or it feels heightened when something goes wrong. So yeah, I wasn't too fussed about coming home on my birthday and it being a bit boring, but it was nice that we woke up to some sunshine. But yeah, sort of the minute we landed back in England, the rain just poured down. So, but that was okay. And yeah, had a pizza tea. So people who were looking after my dog invited us around for dinner, and we just had some pizza. And my boyfriend made me a cake, which is this one here. So yeah, this is where I went on holiday in Greece. And then this one here is a screenshot from an Instagram story that my cousin put up, which I thought was really sweet. So it says, "Happy birthday to my beautiful cousin and the best travel buddy a girl could ask for." So this is the cousin that I went to Australia with. And yeah, that's where she said the best travel buddy a girl could ask for. That sort of got us thinking about another potential trip. So I've just put "new trip pending" there at the top. This was one of the sort of other cut-aparts from the July collection of Day in the Life from Echo Park. And I'm not sure why I stuck it in there, but I think the fact that it says "don't give up," you know, I'm probably officially in my mid-30s now, and so it's a bit depressing. So, you know, just because I'm getting older doesn't mean my life's over. I don't know, but yeah, I stuck that in without really thinking what it means, but maybe subconsciously, I don't know, I put it in there for a reason. And then on this page, this was another Echo Park collection. It was like a summer one. It says, "Summer means happy times and good sunshine." So for the first few weeks of July, we did have some good sunshine. So I went on some nice walks, did a barbecue in the garden, and I actually got into watching Wimbledon. Every year I mean to watch it and then always forget. I'm not interested in like actually going to Wimbledon, but I like watching it on the telly, and actually finally got around to watching it this year. And then this is about my work. So my tutoring schedule was a lot quieter than normal, but I still had some work, which was nice. So I just sort of put what my daily schedule looked like. And then I started filming some tutoring videos for YouTube. So I sort of put a screenshot of one of the things I filmed about. And then this page was the trip to the aquarium, which is what I ticked off at the beginning. So yeah, we went to Hastings and had fish and chips on the beach, which was really nice. And then we went around the aquarium. It's quite small, but it was sort of a nice size and had lots of different interesting things. And then I quite like this quote: there are dreamers and there are planners. The planners make their dreams come true. So yeah, I thought, like, I like to dream, but I also like to plan and put things in place. So yeah, I've been wanting to go here for a long time. So it kind of, that made sense to put with this page. And then I've got this one, make today count. So yeah, sometimes I think, you know, and the whole reason I'm doing this is that you've got to remember sort of like the individual days rather than sort of all the big milestones. So yeah, we went kayaking in a local place to us, and it started off a nice day, but then it absolutely chucked it down. So we ended up sort of sheltering under a tree, which sort of made the experience sort of a bit unique. And then I found a new walk in my local area, one that I've never done before but I've been wanting to do for a long time. And we took a spontaneous trip to Eastbourne, which is sort of near the south coast. So yeah, I just thought they were sort of like little things that kind of just happened rather than being planned. So I thought that sort of went well with the make today count. And then this last page, so I stuck this bit in here. So it says it's not the destination, it's the journey. And then I put this picture here because me and my boyfriend, we opened our first joint account. We're hoping to buy a property together in the next few years. So while it's not going to happen right away, that's sort of like doing that is the start of our sort of journey to owning a property together. And then these were just sort of some other little bits that we did together. So we had a film night with some yummy food. I got a painting by numbers just because I fancied doing one. And then we had a bit of a play with my dog. So yeah, these are all sort of like little pictures that I just wanted to stick in and remember. So that is July. And then I'm going to get my stuff ready for August and start setting that up. So these are all the cards for August. Now it's really annoying because I actually really like all of the quote ones on this, but I really like the paper on the back as well. So I'm going to have to sort of think about what, which way I'm going to stick them. Obviously I am going to keep this one to have as August, and because obviously August hasn't been yet. It's currently the 4th of August. So I don't know yet how many pictures I'm going to have or how I want to arrange them. So I'm going to have to be sort of careful of setting these up. But yeah, I'm going to sort of arrange these. There's a to-do list, so that's definitely going to go down there. And then we'll sort of, yeah, go through these and see which ones will go on each page. Oh, I quite like that habit one as well. So I might have to cut those down a little bit, but we'll, yeah, see how they fit. Okay, so what I think I'm actually going to do is just leave this as it is and just do like a title page, and then fill these bits in for the things I want to do, and then the rest of these cards I'll sort of slot on the next page and actually stick them in when I've got all the photos printed out. That seems like the most sensible thing to do. So I'm going to start with my to-do list. So there's not actually many things I really want to do this month. It seems I just kind of want to use it as a chill month while my work's a bit quieter. So I might put like see some friends. Obviously I'm going to have to go over this in a different colour. So see some friends. Do a big tidy up. I mean, they're really thrilling goals, so we'll see how far they get. One thing I will need to do is a new tutoring timetable for September. I'm just going to put have fun, which seems a bit boring, but, or a bit generic. So yeah, we'll see what happens with those. And then for this one, actually, well, I'm in the process of trying to start a new health kick. So I'm going on holiday in November, and I want to just try and look a bit more toned and a bit more healthy, maybe lose a little bit of weight if I can. So one thing I'd like to do is get better at running. And I'm not saying that because it's like a trend at the moment. I am terrible at running. I can't get the breathing right. And so I want to at least give it a go, sort of thing. So I tried at the gym this morning, and I managed to do like 10 minutes of 1 minute running, 1 minute walking. So hopefully by the end of the month, if I can get to like 10 minutes running, maybe 5 minutes running solidly. But yeah, so that's what I'd like to do. And I just really like this quote: the secret to getting ahead is getting started. So I think if I at least have a go and get started, that's better than nothing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for August. And then yeah, I'll be back at the end of the month, hopefully with a load of pictures, and can stick these in. And yeah, I'll do a review of August. So I will leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.